Hello YouTubers, Juki Dave here. Today I'm looking at a really fantastic set from last year, and I think it has to be one of the best sets, and that of course is the Earthshock B&M set. So I'm really glad, I really love this set. The one thing I love about this set is that we've got two new variants of a monster, for the Davison era, which I really love the most. I'm so glad that last year that Character Options is like really listening to us fans of what we really want to see get made. I'm so glad that they're really paying attention to the Peter Davison era, and also paying attention to the William Hartnell era as well. So we'll have a look. I think we'll have a look at the androids last. I think I'll better have a look at the Fifth Doctor. Now, as you know, it's just exactly the same as the other previous Fifth Doctor figures. Although there's a slight difference. The coat is a little bit more darker, I believe. The red lining on the coat's a little bit darker. And yep. I'm so glad with the head sculpt they got the accurate Fifth Doctor head sculpt back again. Unlike with those they got right, that they finally got into their thick skulls after those disgusting like thick lips they gave him for the 13th Doctor's figure box set back in 2016 and the Keizo Androzani Fifth Doctor TARDIS set back in 2009. So I'm finally glad they got it right. As you know, he doesn't come with a sonic screwdriver, as his sonic screwdriver was destroyed halfway through his first season, so really there's no point. There is a little hidden detail that they gave a little bit of dirt wash on the side of his coat right here and on his trousers, so yep. A little bit on his shoes, but even though he wasn't really that dirty, his clothes were not really that dirty in that story. I think they probably took some assets from the Keizo Androzani. As you know, he doesn't have the red button right here on his shirt, so yeah. The Silly, I think, is a bit of an improvement. It's a little bit more accurate to how it's seen on the show. Yep. As you know, I'm not going to. The hair is a little bit more of a darker color. So yeah, he's got the question marks on his shirt. So yeah, overall, as you know, I'm not going to get into detail. It all does 360-degree loops. So yeah, it's not really worth it. So yeah, it's quite interesting that you could get. I think I'm happy just having another variant of the Fifth Doctor, as Peter Davison is one of my favorite Doctors in the show. So yeah. Yep. Now we have a look at the androids, which are the ones that really surprised me the most. I thought this was never going to happen, but I'm glad it did. So yeah. Now, as you know, the heads are a very metallic, bland metallic see-through color, which is what they use for the Dalek Sec action figures. So yeah, and basically the body sculpts themselves just look like a reuse of the Shurious Jax action figure. So yep, they are bolt jointed, so which is pretty cool. So they're probably one of the most easiest classic series action figures they've made. So this one has a see-through a laser attack arm. Also the hands on these guys are interchangeable, so they have just like a standard hand or a battle pose hand. So yeah. Also, these guys come with the Vice Detecting box as well, which has little details like having the numbers on it and all that stuff. So yeah, which is what was used in that story. Surprising me that we get two variants of these guys. I would just been happy if they just gave us one variant of this, just only one variant, which would have been okay, and we could have had like a cyber, an Earthshock Cyber Leader, which would have been better, but it doesn't bother me anyway. I'm just glad we've got new variants of new monsters and villains for the Davison era. and which gives us more opportunities to give us more monsters and villains for the Davison era in the near future. I really like, and if you have like an Earthshock Cyber Leader action figure, which I do, because I just love the 80s style Cybermen. I consider them to be the most iconic look to the Cybermen in the classic series of the show, or the entire show in general. So if we put these guys aside, put the Cyberman in the side, you have like a pretty good like soldier, and get the bunting first. You have like a pretty good like. The Cybermen's telling these guys to get ready for action and to spy on their mortal enemies. And and we just put the 5th Doctor here, like he's ready. So we just put the 5th Doctor here. So overall, I really love this set. I think it has to be one of the best sets we've got for last year. And I'm really happy that Character Options is really listening to us fans of what action figures we want to see get released for what eras, like what we want to see for certain eras that were really neglected during 2010, during 2008 and 2020. So it gives us more opportunities for more classic series action figures from the Hartnell, Troughton, Davison, and Seabaker and McGoy, and even the McGann eras of the show. I think for Hartnell, I would love to see them do the Meddling Monk and the Celestial Toymaker. They're pretty iconic villains. For Troughton, I like to see them do the Yeti. A prototype of that figure already exists, and if they've done the Yeti Fur Coat 2nd Doctor, I'm sure they can do the Yeti to complete it. I'd also like to see them do Salamander Joe, the Wheel and Space Cyberman, even the Fish People would be nice for the Troughton era. Even the Quarks, they'll be great too. The Ice Lord would be great too. Pertwee, I think I'll be happy if they do the classic series Slayurians. And that's probably about it. T. Baker, I personally would like to see them do maybe the Wormium, the android from the Android Invasion, the White Astronaut from the android in the White Astronaut suit from the Android Invasion, and the guy with the gold mask and purple robes, Eldrad, but only a female form. And Roton would be great. Even the Shadow from Armageddon Factor. And the Green People from Power Crawler. The Pyrolord would be great. Meglos 4th Doctor would be great. The Mushman would be great. The Vampires would be great too. The Watcher would be great. A proper Anthony Allen Master would be great. The Black Guardian would be great addition to the Davison era. The Visitation creature would be a great addition to the Davison era as well. Gravos from Frontios would be a great addition to the Davison era as well. An 80 Slayurian and Seador General would be a great addition to the Davison era as well. The Attack Cyber Controller would be a great addition to the Seabaker era. So the Veliard would also be and the Vervoids would also be and the Rani would also be a great addition to the Seabaker era as well, and the McGoy era too. The Free-Eyed Bat Creature would be a great addition. The Clean Robot would also be a great addition too. The Candyman would be a great addition too. The Clown Chief would be a great addition too to the McGoy era. The Destroyer, Light, and the Fenric. The Cheetah People would be a great addition to the McGoy era, so who knows? I really hope in the future we'll get more monsters and villains for those eras. We'll get more monsters and villains for the Hartnell, Troughton, Davison, and McGoy eras of the show. So who knows? I hope we'll get something great for this year. Who knows? Later now, this is Juki Day signing off. Bye.